Hello guys, in this video I'm going to be sharing a couple of things I regret not doing immediately I moved into UK from Ghana. If you don't know, I have been in the UK the past 5 years and these 5 years period have learned a few things and made some mistakes. I'm here to share the mistakes I have made, so if you are a new immigrant coming into UK, or if you have a friend or a family member who is new in UK, you can share to them this video so that they can learn from these mistakes I made and avoid these mistakes. So guys, welcome to the very first edition of Life in UK. This is a content that I've decided to add to my channel. It's going to be an episode that I'll be sharing my life as an immigrant. And you know, lifestyle is a way in which a person lives. And I quite remember I did post a video of 10 things you should know before visiting London. And as a YouTuber, I gained about more than 300 watch hours on that video. I was like, wow. So I've decided that this year, going way forward, I'll be sharing some of my life as an immigrant here in UK. So guys, the first thing I regret not doing in the UK when I arrived was about driving. I could have started driving my Ghanaian international driving license. And the good news is that people coming from the Commonwealth nations or country can use their international driving license to drive for a period of 1 year, of which they can later on switch to the UK driving license. So one good thing about countries that drive on the left, like South Africa, Zimbabwe, India, you just need to pay a small amount of money, then you can get your UK driving license. If I started driving, I could have familiarized myself with the UK rules, which would be easy for me. And when I came at first, I was less busy. I did not have YouTube channel. I did not have a studio to run. Now even it can cost up to £30 to £40 per hour for you to go on driving lessons. And getting a driving license is 50-50. Look, I've not had the opportunity of using these UK rules, and if you are new in UK, I would advise that you use your country's international driving license to drive so that you can familiarize yourself with the UK rules so that it will be much easier for you to switch into a UK driving license. So guys, another mistake I regret was verification of information from people. This is not to say it's wrong to ask a family member or friends about information, but this is also to say not everyone living in UK here has access to everything pertaining to immigration, employment opportunities, university placement. For instance, I wanted to further my education and I started asking friends as to how I could further my education, because I had a bachelor degree of which I studied philosophy back in Ghana, and I wanted to switch to another discipline altogether. And people were like, you should go and write maths and English. I was like, maths at this time of my life? But the best thing that I did was to call the university, and they were like, look, you fit in perfectly because you are working in line with what you are going to study. So it was much easier for me to just, get that admission. And one thing is, when it comes to a lot of opportunities that are being out there for immigrants, note that the UK government is not going to write to you that these are opportunities that you should grab on. So I'll constantly advise immigrants to check information on the government's website, the gov.uk. There are a lot of information that is going on. And talking about immigration, do you know that UK can change their immigration rules and regulation at any given time of the day? You can wake up in the morning and there's a new immigration rule. So I would advise that if you want information, don't ask your friends or family members. You can call Home Office, or you can even verify from the government website. So I will advise people to always call the necessary court test when it comes to information. So talking about employment, you've seen this company, and I can't remember when I came in at first, I wanted some job opportunities, and they would go like, oh, you're new here, you're not going to get it. But I had to learn it the fastest way. I just disregarded what my friends were saying. I did my own investigation by calling the company. They were like, qualify for it, and I got that job. So sometimes some people will give you information that will deter you from applying certain jobs because you are new in the UK. So I advise that if it comes to information, just call that necessary company and they will give you the best information that you need. So another thing I regret not doing in the UK when I immediately moved in is not getting a LISA account. I know most of you might have heard of ISA account, but LISA account is an individual savings account to buy your first home or save for later life. You must be between the ages of 18 and 40 before you can open a lifetime ISA account. You can put up to £4,000 each year until you are 50. And the exciting news is that the government will add 25% to your savings up to a maximum of £1,000 per year. Imagine the government just giving you thousands. Sometimes you are going for a mortgage and your money is not up to what you have in your savings. And imagine you have like 10 years into opening a LISA account and the government is going to give you like £10,000 in addition to your savings. So I can't give you much information about this package, but I would advise you check on more information about a lifetime ISA account on the government's website, that's gov.uk. And the best aspect is tax-free, and I learned if you want to withdraw early, you lose some percentage of your money. So guys, I don't know much about this LISA account. I'm also trying to know if it will benefit me, but if you're watching, I'll advise you to also check it out and see if it will work for you. The next thing I regret not doing, the habit that I should have started immediately I moved into UK, is not exploring UK. Look guys, it's not every time that you have the money to go on holidays outside of UK, be it Paris, Cape Town, or even my country, Ghana. A bus or train trip to maybe explore within UK will have a good benefit on your own mental well-being, and rather than wait before you get this huge sums of money before you can go out of UK. And people will go like, oh, the UK, they will come up with excuses like UK weather is not favorable, but sometimes just a weekend out of London, you can go on a weekend stay at Leeds or Manchester could have an impact on your well-being, be it mental well-being. So if you are living in London, this is a break from the busy, battling city London. So one thing I also regret not doing when I arrived in UK is a habit that I just started 2 years ago, was not doing check on myself financially. Look, UK is a developed country, but it also comes with its own crimes, be it fraud. For instance, if someone gets your bank or credit card details and your home address, you are doomed. Guys, the person can use those information to take a loan from the bank, even use it to purchase a car or something like that. There are devious ways that people can use your information to do stuff in this country. I'm going to share my experience. For instance, when I came into UK, I was working a lot and I was doing a lot of overtime, so there was a lot of money coming into my account. Until I went to Ghana and my money went down, then I became more particular about what money comes out of my account, be it my transaction. And I found out that someone was using my card for a gym membership, and it was up to £500 within that 1 year. So there were times that I've lost my credit card or my card, and I'll have a good Samaritan call me that, oh, he or she has my card details, and could I send my postal address or my address to him so that he could post it. And the bad thing that I did was not to cancel those cards. So I advise that anytime you lose your credit card or be it your bank card and you have a good Samaritan returning it to you, the best advice that I'll give you is to cancel those cards and call your bank for a new one, because once they have your bank details and your home address, they can use that for anything that even you don't know. So So now I do a periodic financial check on myself by using something that they call check my file. Yeah, check my file. That will enable you know if someone is using your name or your details for fraud, or using your details for something that you don't know about. And I did my last check over, 6 months ago, and I found that Home Office were also doing a credit check on me. So as well, people who are also doing check on you. And that was when I was applying my permanent residence. And look, guys, being granted a permanent residence is not just going to be on your what you call document, and there's something that they call good behavior. And sometimes people think good behavior is just crime. So we forgot that that's Argos credit that you have not paid for. Maybe that person who was handling my immigration was checking whether if I have indeed paid all my credits card. So I advise that you do constant financial check on yourself, because you might not know who is using your details or your money for something that you don't know about. So one thing that I also regret not doing, this might sound like a cliche, but when I came into UK, there were some offers that I could serve voluntary, of which I did not do. Living far away from home, I've seen a lot of people going in depression, be it workload or family issues. There are a lot of things that can push you into depression here in UK. And I was thinking an act of kindness could have gone a long way to help someone life, or makes a better impact in someone's life, because the first voluntary work that I got was to be trained to be more of a counselor to someone when the person needs someone to talk to, of which I did not do. So if you are new in the UK and you want to make an impact in someone's life, this is the best way. That there are a lot of voluntary jobs or work going around that you can do to make an impact in someone's life. So guys, these are some things I regret not doing when I arrived immediately in UK. If you are also in the same position like me and you like to share some of these mistakes to new immigrants, guys, you are free to share your views or your comments in the comment section. And thank you very much for watching the first episodes of Life in UK. This episode, I'll be sharing some of my lifestyle as an immigrant in UK. Thank you very much for watching. It's nice to be important, but very, very important to be nice. And remember to subscribe to the channel. Sharing is caring, as I always say, and comment in the comment section with your views as well. Bye.